So, your natural state is beauty and harmony. That means that there's nothing outside of yourself that you need to get, achieve, or look for. It's all within you. It was always within you. It was just covered up by distortions, lies, programming. Every time you've ever looked in the mirror and hated what you saw, that's a lie. Every time you've been told something negative about your appearance, that's a lie. Every time you felt like you weren't good enough to get something or you didn't look good enough for it, that's a lie. Now, I'm not saying that you didn't have those experiences, because of course you did. You did have those experiences, but they are not the ultimate truth. They are just one version of events, not the truest, most highest aligned version. So if you know that it's not about getting beauty. It's not about looking out there for something, for where is it, how can I get beauty? No. Look within yourself. The answers have always been within you. They are just covered up by noise. So how do we get rid of this noise? We need to start by changing our story. What is your story about yourself and the way you look? Is it, I can't get a date because I don't look good enough? Is it, I need to feel awkward when I'm out in public because people are looking at me because I'm ugly? Is it, oh my God, hopefully I'm going to see something better in the mirror because I don't like what I'm seeing right now? Those stories are implying that you are the person that doesn't have the appearance that you want. So we need to change those stories, change your identity, change who you are in relation to beauty and how you see yourself. Start telling yourself something new. Start changing your story to a way that makes you feel better, a way that brings you relief. You don't have to go all the way up there with I am so beautiful, I'm a goddess. You don't have to go all the way if you don't feel ready for that, if that doesn't feel like it's giving you a sigh of relief. Just go somewhere in the middle. Go to somewhere that feels natural, neutral, and is believable enough that it's not activating your nervous system and making you freak out more. Because the state of neutrality, the frequency of neutrality and naturalness is what manifests. Below that, you're operating from a place of fear and powerlessness. You're operating from force. This won't come from force, I'm telling you. Because I tried. Every time I tried to force looking better, it backfired and I started looking worse. Now, this is like something subtle. I want to clarify that when we were talking about appearance changes, achieving harmony and your optimal state of beauty, we're not necessarily talking about looking like a completely different person, although yes, that is possible. That might be available for you. Everyone's path is different. Everyone's soul blueprint is different. But what is available for you 100% is looking like the best, harmonious, most radiant version of yourself. Beauty is not just about looks, although that is one part of the puzzle. Beauty is about an experience. When you see something beautiful, whether it's a person or, nature, something, it's not just something you're seeing with your eyes, it's something you're feeling with your entire being. It's like the aura of it, it's the frequency. And that's what you want to achieve. You don't just want to achieve a smaller nose, a slimmer body. You want to embody that experience and that frequency of beauty so that when people look at you, they are not just seeing a hot person, but they are mesmerized by your entire being. And I'm saying this from experience because this is the shift I've seen in my life. As I manifested and embodied more of this frequency, I turned from looking nice to being not only beautiful, but having a presence and an aura that makes people just see me in a better and better light every time. They tell me oh my God, there's just something about you. And that's really what you want. And that is available for you. And I'm telling you, because I've experienced both ends of the spectrum. I've experienced the contrast of feeling ignored, invisible, unseen. And I've also experienced where I am now. So like I said, force is not going to get you where you want. You need to change your story. You need to also change how you think about beauty. What do you really believe beauty to be? For example, these are images of an AI model or AI models that have been, designed and been created to be the most beautiful and perfect, harmonious things on the planet. Well, that's the idea. But it's weird because when I look at them, I get a sense of like, I'm like, okay, like cool, I see that they are beautiful, or like my brain thinks that they're beautiful, like something about them is beautiful, but I don't get that full body experience. I don't get the chills. I don't get the magnetic pulling when I'm drawn to someone who's actually embodied in their full aura. It's like comparing the divine to a optimized copy of the divine. It can never be the real thing. It's like the Mona Lisa versus the AI models. Why is the Mona Lisa so praised? Why is she so valuable? What is it about her? It's the energy. It's the way she makes people feel. And that's what you want. You want to be a person that makes someone else feel something. Makes people be like, oh my God, why can't I get you out of my mind? Like, you're driving me crazy. In a good way. That's what you want, right? Start embodying that now before you see the changes in the mirror, because the reflection, the 3D world, is always going to reflect who you believe yourself to be. The reflection changes second. The internal changes first. So stop trying to change the external. Stop focusing on just how your nose looks, what you're seeing in the mirror. That stuff's going to change when you change. Like, I went through a journey where I was trying to force things. I really went through it. I know how it feels. It's not a nice place to be. It drains your life force energy. It makes you unattractive. It takes all the joy out of your life. It's like, why would you want to do that? And if that's where you are now and you feel stuck, change your approach. Because if you keep doing the same thing and it's not working and it's making things worse, that's signifying to you that that is not the right path. It's not hard to fix that. You just have to completely change your tactic. That's how I figured out that forcing it wasn't going to work. Because I was like, okay, I'm obsessing about it. I'm checking the mirror all the time. I'm constantly thinking about it. But I'm just looking worse and feeling worse. Like, what the fuck is going on? And then I was like, wait, maybe I should just do the opposite of what I'm doing now. So I did that. I was like, okay, I'm going to look at myself in the mirror and I'm going to accept what I see, even if I'm not, fully satisfied, even if it's not exactly what I prefer myself to look like and what I know I can look like deep down. I'm just going to accept it. I'm going to accept it. And internally, I'm going to be that person who I want to be. I'm going to start embodying the magnetic version of myself. That version of yourself who gives no fucks. That version of yourself who knows you are seen, you are wanted, you are adored, you are worshipped. And this doesn't have to be an overnight thing. It wasn't for me. It took me years to get to where I am now. But it's not like time was really a factor, because it's like every day I was looking better. Every day I was feeling better. Not to say that I didn't have obstacles on my path. Not to say that my old self, my old ego wasn't shown to me directly in my face. Look, this is who you are. Are you going to go backwards? Are you going to go back to the old you? Or are you going to stay true to your path? Are you going to stay true to who you know yourself to be, which is love, peace, harmony, beauty? And I was like, I'm going to choose beauty. I'm going to choose beauty, and I'm going to keep choosing beauty, and I'm going to keep telling myself the new story. I'm going to keep embodying my identity. It doesn't matter how many times I fall off. It doesn't matter how many times I see something I don't like. You're allowed to have your emotions. You're allowed to engage in the world. You don't have to ignore things. You don't have to run away from how you feel. Let those things be. Let them exist. This is a practice that I embody in my everyday life. Whenever I don't like something feels bad, I don't ignore it. I don't do some spiritual bypassing shit, which I know a lot of people might be suggesting you to do, but it's absolutely not necessary. It's not good for your psyche. Just don't do it. You don't need to, because the person who is powerful is able to see things they don't like, is able to experience contrast, but transcend it anyway, but choose the new identity, the new story anyway, because that's who you are. You are source. You have the power to choose what you want to experience and who you want to be. Stop giving so much meaning to the old circumstances. Stop giving so much meaning to what you see in the mirror, to your feelings, to your thoughts. These things don't actually matter, so you can let them exist peacefully. Focus on achieving neutrality. Neutrality is literally key. Do whatever you need to do to get there. Focus on other stuff, bringing other stuff into your life, have other priorities that are going on, so your mind isn't solely fixated on appearance, because that is not going to help your situation. I go further into this into my guide. My guide was written from, well, it actually wasn't written, it was channeled. It was channeled from a higher place, from a higher frequency, and I've had really good feedback on the guide. If you just want something to like read and put you in the higher frequency of like inspiration and hope, because that's like the opposite of fear and shame. If you want something like that, get my guide. It's going to help you so much. It's like, I've made it very affordable as well. Don't just take my word for it. You don't have to believe everything I'm saying. Do it and see for yourself. You're going to start to see small shifts, and those small shifts are going to affirm to you that this is working. This is the right path. That's literally what's happened to me. Like, the place I'm at now is even higher than when I was last year. And last year I thought I was like doing amazing. And now I'm like, wow, my world is literally treating me like I am a goddess, and it's amazing. If you want my personal guidance, I do offer services. I offer WhatsApp coaching and one-to-one guidance calls. You know, if you want someone to hold your hand, because it's much easier when you have support, when you have someone that's been through the journey. I have experience in hypnotherapy, NLP. Like, I know the psychological side as well as the spiritual and energetic side of this, and I can help you get to where you want faster and more effortlessly. So if you're interested, the information's down below. If not, just subscribe to my channel. Okay, thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.